Hi everyone, welcome to Dead by Daylight. Now before I actually jump into saying all this stuff, there's a timestamp below if you want to jump directly to the actual intro for explaining what this video is about and the rules and everything. So if you don't want to hear me talk on, here you go, it's down below. Anyway, continuing, I recorded this video back in, I don't know what month. FNAF had just got released, I know that much. That's all I can tell you. And I'm recording this intro as the last thing before I get this video ready to go. And as if you've seen this video, I already have parts 2 and 3 ready, and I'm editing part 4. So those will probably be uploaded soon. I spent a lot of time on this video. That's why I've not been uploading other videos recently, is I've been editing this and those videos, so I hope y'all will enjoy it. And one last thing before we begin, if you want to see behind the scenes on me making the thumbnail in SFM, that'll be uploaded on my SFM channel. Link will be at the end of the video, and it's in the description. And it'll have editing, it'll have me talking and everything. Matthew, can you not interrupt me? And yeah, so without further ado, let's get right into this video. Here's a segue. Hey everyone, this is Arley here, and welcome to a new short series I'm doing on Dead by Daylight. This is a challenge I've been wanting to do for a while. It's the Dead by Daylight Killer Nuzlocke. I'm excited to get into this. Alright, the rules. I have to get a 3K to keep a killer. Any less, and I lose the killer. Can't play as them again. Number 2, slugging, tunneling, and camping are all allowed. I can slug survivors to go after others. I can tunnel out a survivor to secure a 3K, and I can camp them as well to secure the 3K. Anything to secure a 3K. 3, devour, rancor, and a few other insta-kill items are not allowed. Anything that allow me to just mori survivor without hooking them up to 3 times is off the board. 4, I can swap killers if I want to save a killer for later. That's it. You can cut away now, Arley. Thank you. My goal is to get to iridescent 1 on killer, with as many killers remaining as possible by the end of this challenge. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun. Let's get right into this, everybody. Alright, so we got our first killer coming up, and I can't wait to see who I played. It's Skull Merchant. Skull Merchant. Oh boy, Skull Merchant. I don't even know where to begin. Okay. She has 6 drones. Placing a drone grants the undetectable status effect for 8 seconds. All drones have a scan radius of 10 meters. And survivors spotted within this range 3 times have a claw trap put on them. They become injured and broken while the claw trap is on them. That's all I got for Skull Merchant. Let's get right into the first game. Alright, so our first map of this video is Mother's Dwelling Red Forest. I decided to see if I could put a drone up on this rock, and I could! And honestly, it worked really well because the survivors have to get right up next to the ledge just to be able to reach it. And for some reason, this Hattie, instead of running, gets back on the drone again. Anyway, I jump down, I down her. Yeah. I pick her up, I hook her. First hook of the game. I don't know what else to say. I see someone up here on the roof, and I proceed to try running inside to get to them because they're going to go for the drone. I say this. Nobody knows how to get that drone. I love it. It's such a stupid spot. I say that as somebody gets it. Yeah, I quickly realized that drone wasn't immortal, and I chased the girl down all the way to the other side of the map, put a drone down, break this pallet, keep chasing her, and then I don't even know what was going on here. I put a drone down. I see her on the other side of this rock, so I go around the right side, and she runs at me. I hit her. She runs through me, and instead of running around the hook and to the right, which would have kept more chase going, meaning more likely more gens got done, she ran towards me. Towards me! Which got her immediately downed, because she couldn't reach the pallet before I reached her. Hook her, keep running around the map looking for people, And I don't even know. Half this game was just me running around placing drones like that. So I place it to get undetectable. I pick it up. I come over here and I see someone turning off this drone. So I lunge at them and I hit them. And then instead of chasing them, I go after the person who was to my left working on the gen. So I start chasing the Hattie down. And I lunge for this and I hit her. Perfect. And then I don't even know what she was doing. She runs over to this corner of the map. I don't know why, but she does. And then I don't even know what the her plan was. Hook her. And back to running around the map. This is what 90% of this video is going to be. It's just me speeding up the footage and running around the map. I find Alora. I start chasing her. I get a clean hit here. And, I don't know what half these survivors are doing. Someone shoulders the burden, which I didn't even notice till I was editing. And I come over here. I start chase. And I chase the person who has shouldered the burden without even clocking that. And I hit her, I injure her, I keep chasing her. And I chase her for a while. I don't know why I kept chasing her, but I chase her and I eventually drop chase and I find this lure and I chase her instead. Jen is popped. And why am I checking lockers? I break this gen and I keep following the scratch marks. Eventually I go into main building because I see the drone upstairs is off. So someone's clearly up here. I round this corner and I see them. They jump off the roof and I swing at them. I hit them. They run out the door. And now, do you think they're going to A, loot me for another gen, or B, are they going to go down in less than a minute? Well, guess what? It's B. Honestly, I'm baffled at how bad these survivors in this first game were. I don't even have words. I just hook her. I honestly don't even have words. I go look in main building for anybody, and I'm just looking around, trying to find people. She gets unhooked with shoulder the burn again. I know it doesn't have the slot there, but trust me, it played the sound. And I chase this Laura down. She drops Killer Shack pallet. I keep chasing her. I jump from this hill and manage to catch up to her, break another pallet, pick her up, go hook her. Run all the way over here to a loud noise that played. Find someone on my drone on the roof. I miss them completely. They balance landing away. And they run Killer Shack. She gets scanned and becomes injured and I down her. 10 out of 10. Anyway, I vault the window to pick her up. And then this happens. Did my DVD just freeze? My DVD froze. My DVD froze. And because of that, she wiggled. Are you actually... Haha, funny cut off swear. Anyway, I chase her again! She crouches for some reason, goes to where no pallet is and gets down. You accomplished nothing! Someone's behind me. I hit them. I don't know why they were behind me. I keep chasing them down. I pick up a bunch of drones because I'm getting down to my last gen. Come check this one. I break it. And then I proceed to run back over here, chase this person, put more drones around this gen because Laura's here. And Laura didn't run immediately. Why? I don't know. I lunge at her. I somehow hit her. I pick her up and there's no flashlights near me. I just start doing a dance. Like a ballerina, hook her, and then I go to run across the map, and more running, because why not? Somebody dies, I find Hattie, I down her, I blow up the gen, I pick her up, again, hook her, and keep running around. I'm actually getting pissed recording this, by the way, because I think this is the most brain-numbing my footage has ever been. Anyway, Jen pops, I run over here to check this gate and put a drone next to it, and I run over here and check this gate too. Hattie dies on hook. I place my drone, I keep running back and forth checking the gates, and I find her. Let me in! Let me in! And that's our first game of Skull Merchant and our first game of the Nuzlocke. I get to watch a mori, and honestly, the game could have gone better. I don't know why I chose to play Skull Merchant first, but before we left, Eldritch Horror. Anyway, Game 2! We start off this next game in Dead Sands Forsaken Boneyard. Here we go. Now, this would be fun, I thought. No, it's not. This map's... Anyway, I place more drones, and I see scratch marks, and I follow them, and I find this Cheryl. She takes me to Killer Shack to try to loot me, which she does a damn good job at, by the way. I hit her, and the looping commenced. Yeah, I eventually dropped chase because I heard someone on the gen right over here. I come over here and I see this Feng Ming, who is walking back and forth in a zigzag pattern trying to fake me out. I just swing at her in a straight line once she gets in the narrow path, and I get a free hit. She loops around me and then runs back the way she was already going to fake me out, and it extends chase by a few seconds. I keep running at her over here, and I fake out the pallet drop, and I hit her. There we go. Blow up a bunch of gens, break the pallet, and then I pick her up and I go to hook her. Anyway, hook her, and back to running around the map. Find someone. That was quick. And I start chase with them. I place a drone outside this window to gain undetectable and also have a drone on the field. I try to fake out the pallet drop. I don't fake the pallet drop, but I hit her still. She runs in a straight line. I pick back up my drone that I had put at the loop, and I get back to chasing her, and she's here at this pallet right here. I walk around the rock, and I lunge at her, and I hit her. Holy shit, that was a good hit. Pick her up, and I hook her. I don't get pallet stunned. Surprisingly, I didn't check around me. That's why I'm surprised I didn't get pallet stunned. Anyway, someone deactivates this drone, I find them, and I start chasing them. It's the Cheryl again. She's gonna take me back to Killer Shack after she wastes this pallet, and I hit her. And she wasted finesse, too. That's perfect. And I turn around, because I hear people running behind me, and someone is unhooking this girl. I accidentally hit the girl and got off hook and waste her endurance, and she does this and wastes the pallet! Now, instead of chasing these survivors, I decide to just break the pallets. I need to get the pallets out of my way before later, because in case they just screw me over. So, back to running around the map now! I see scratch marks and blood on the ground, so I follow it and I find Cheryl. Now, I fake out the windows, hoping she's vaulting the window. She doesn't, but she keeps just running back and forth. She vaults the window, I vault the window, she gets scanned by my drone, I vault the window again, I come out here, and she does a 200 IQ play and hides behind my phone. And I walk past her before turning around realizing. I hit her and hook her. And I take note of the fact that I only have 3 hooks and 4 gens left, and I have some pressure. Cheryl says F you and unhooks herself, which made it where I don't have any pressure. It also pissed me in recording off. Anyway, I start looking around, I see more scratch marks, I place a drone again, and I chase down this girl who I couldn't even tell who this was. But it's Eugen? I actually don't know who that is. I get blinded, I break the pallet, I keep chasing her. She leads me to Killer Shack. Another gen gets done. And while I'm looping her here, she drops Killer Shack pallet. I keep chasing her. More stuff happens. Keep chasing her. Instead of dropping chase like I should, I break this pallet, I run over here, and I see someone else. I finally dropped chase. So I chase this Rebecca, and she leads me to a accursed double pallet loop with these rocks, and I hated this. So I placed the drone, and then instead of chasing her, I went after the injured person who was running away. And because she was running away from all her teammates, no one could help take a hit for her. So I get an easy down here, and I hook her. And then I go to break this pallet and this gen. Never mind. Last mine. Now I break it. I look around to make sure nobody else is nearby, and a gen pops. So after I check this gen right here, I pick up some of my drones that are just kind of floating everywhere, and I find someone right here at Killer Shack. Chase him down, good first hits, and she's trying to take as long as possible and extend the chase, because she's trying to get to a window that's on the edge of the map where we're going, so she can get away using one of her perks, which is Life, which I did not know she had at the time, till I see her use it here. Now, I see this person on the gen, I scare him off, and I keep chasing him, trying to get a free hit, make her drop the pallet, and then I go after the injured person who is back here. I look this way to make my red stain go that way, then I turn back around to scare her out of hiding, and I miss. And then I actually down her. Pick her up, hook her, and then I break this pallet, and then back to running around the map again. Another gen gets completed, damn it. Jump cut directly to me finding someone. I chase down this Rebecca and I swing at her, and she runs to this pallet and breaks it. I fake out and I miss the swing, but I break the pallet and I start chasing her again. And while she's running, she leads me to one of her teammates. And this person gets stuck on this stupid rock, which allows me to get an easy down on them. I don't even know what this rock placement is, honestly. It's stupid. Pick her up, turn around, and this person's shining their light at me, so I look down instinctively. I get the hook. She doesn't blind me. I start chasing her, and she leads me over here. And I broke the pallet here earlier. She vaults the window. I place a drone to become undetectable. And instead of faking her out, I vault the window. She doesn't blind me. Now, the pallet here has been broken. But instead of continuing chase, I run this way. And that would have let her get distance had she not stopped to corner check, which allowed me to get a free hit on her. She runs to Killer Shack, and she gets scanned and becomes broken. So now I have to catch up to her. And now every time she gets scanned by one of my drones, she gets slowed down. So I place a drone in Killer Shack thinking she'll loot me here, but she keeps just running away. Which is honestly the best strat considering there's no pallet in Killer Shack. Also, very good window fake from her here. She vaults this window, and I quickly realize I need to call back a drone so I can have control in this loop. I call a drone back, I place it here, I become detectable, and every time she gets scanned now, she will also get slowed still. I try to fake out the window. She fakes me out more, but I still get the hit because she was slowed. Now, this would be the part where I say I pick her up and I hook her, but no, I need to go check gens. So I pick up all my drones, I come over here to check this gen, and I find someone. Keeping them off the gen, and last gen pops anyway. So I continue my chase, and they get scanned, but it doesn't do much, so I hit them, injuring them, and then chase continues. Now, they're leading me over to this double pallet loop, which I already broke one of the pallets, but I didn't break this one. And she would have gotten away with it too had she not ran into the wall here, allowing me to down her. Now, I do not pick her up. I slug, I come check over here, and this girl gets back up, so I run back to the girl who I just downed to pick her up and hook her. Pick her up, hook her, and then start going for the gates. And they popped it, so I start camping. Trying to secure 2 kills, because if Cheryl plays it wrong, I can get 3 kills. They become broken. Cheryl starts taking a hit, and I give up, because I know I cannot get them out. I can't get it down here. It's a guaranteed 2-man out, so I just decided to stay and secure a 2nd kill. And that is how I lost Skull Merchants. 2 games in, I've already lost a killer. Alright, but that's fine. We still have more to go. We always have next game. Y'all hear the music. Y'all know who it is. It's the Shape of Evil, Myers. Now, I'm going to go over his power. Myers can stalk all visible survivors within 40 meters of him. Tier 1 grants a permanent undetectable status effect. Tier 2 reduces his terror radius to 16 meters and increases his movement speed to the default speed of 4.6 meters per second. And in Tier 3, causes all survivors to suffer from the exposed status effect and increases his terror radius to the default of 32 meters. Now, with that explanation out of the way, let's go ahead and see how all this went. Because I didn't expect to get very far with Myers. But then I won my first game. And another. And another? What? And then another one? What the? After this one, I found myself asking, is Myers good? Did I expect him not to get very far, and he actually is really good? But, sadly, I thought too soon, and then I got this lobby. Yes, I'm scared of this lobby, because, I mean, look at this! Those are 2 flashlights and 2 medkits. This is the Bully Squad final boss, and I'm playing as Myers! I'm screwed! At least I was getting a good amount of blood points for suffering. And then I'm loaded into Mount Ormond Resort, possibly the worst map I could have gotten as Myers, considering his black trench coat does not hide well on the white snow. Anyway, I start looking around for people. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Stop pausing, Arley. You're losing pressure. I look around and I find someone. I start stalking them, and I hit tier 2 pretty easily. I get about 75% of the way through that, and I start chasing Steve because I thought he was the only person on the gen, but I quickly learned no, because they just popped it next to me, thanks to Jane. I start chasing Jane. She drops this pallet. I fake it out, and she wastes it. And I start stalking her right here to get close to tier 3, so I can easily get an easy down here. Easily get an easy down? What am I even saying? Anyway, she brings me over here, I start chasing her, and I decide to finally tear up, and I lunge for it, and I get her. Admire my Prestige 6 weapon, pick her up, hook her, and then back to running around the map. just looking for survivors. I check this gen, I see someone, and I scream due to phantom fear. So I try to mind game them here, and it somewhat works, because I managed to keep up with them. Lunge, get her, damage a bunch of gens due to jolt, pick her up, and watches this guy tries to blind me from 2 yards away. And then I hook her, and I go over to check this gen and break it for some reason, because I forgot I had jolt. You have jolt, you dip! Stop staring at the gen like it's gonna repair itself. Thank you. I kick this gen, I check this locker because there were scratch marks leading to it, and I start following around the scratch marks, which eventually leads me upstairs to see someone vaulting out the window, and it's Steve. He walks over here, so I think, oh, he's running away. No, he got get hit with the pallet because I'm dumb. I get blinded, and you'd think he'd run away, but no, he tried to stay and blind me longer. So I keep my distance. He vaults down here, and it takes me 2 seconds to realize I should jump down. He runs towards me, I get free stalk, and I hit tier 3. I proceed to follow him around this corner, and then he takes me to this pallet. At which point, I manage to get him to drop the pallet by faking that way, and free down. Admire my knife, start picking him up, and then enter a panic because he has boil over. And Jane has just run down a flashbang, and Ash has a flashlight that he's trying to blind me with, so I'm having to look down while trying to get to a hook with boil over. But I managed to make it and actually hook him, and then I start looking around for people again. Find Jane upstairs due to phantom fear. Love this perk. Start chasing after her, and I thought she was going to drop the pallet here to waste my time, but she just doesn't, so then I jump off the edge, and that was some horrible lag. Cut her off in here, get an easy down, stare at my knife for a bit, pick her up, and then I hook her. Of course I do. Start looking around for people again, and just break some walls, stuff like that. There's a lot of this, just running around. Anyway, she got unhooked, so I come over here to see who it is, and it's Steve Harrington. So I start chasing him down, start stalking him. See he vaults the window, so I break this door and keep the chase going. He went to my right, so I have to head towards the single pallet in between 2 lockers, get him to drop the pallet, get him to drop the pallet, get him to drop the pallet after I hit tier 3. And then I waste more time, and I loop him here. And before I even can catch him, I get hit by a head-on. And then I keep chasing him, and I've already lost half of my tier 3 in this time. And then, I don't even know how the f*** this hit. I mean, look at this. What the f*** is that? Alright, pick him up, hook him, and then run around some more. Honestly, this video's been really easy to edit because of these running around segments. Find Ash, don't kick the gen for some reason, and start chasing him. Now, take note how I have 3 gens left, please. Anyway, continuing to chase him... He loops me around this rock for a bit, and I keep stalking him. I don't know why I haven't swung at him. Swing at him! Arley, swing at him! Swing at him! Swing at him! Thank you! Finally I hit him, and I just keep going around the rock. This is the gameplay. So I double back, and what the f*** is this? Look at him slide across air. I then proceed to do the worst fake out I've ever seen, and of course it doesn't work, because who would have thought? I finally decide to just break the pallet, and he runs to the next loop, which, oh yay, he runs to the next loop. Now, I look at this loop, and this loop looks a little bit easier, and I managed to get him to drop the pallet and slide across, and you'd think I'd down him, but no, auto-aim has other plans. Thank you, auto-aim, you useless. You're more annoying than anything. But now, because of auto-aim, I'm here looped again, so I break this pallet and he runs to my right. Now, there is a pallet over here, and I'm very aware of this. There's also a window vault, but he runs past it and gets stuck on a wall, so I get an easy down. Stare at my knife, pick him up, hook him, and in that time, I've gone from 3 gens to 1. Wait, why didn't I drop chase? So now, because I chased him too long, I gotta run around in a panic, stopping them from popping the gens. Deadlock blocked this gen, I run over here, and I don't break it for some reason. I run back, and Steve screams due to spotting me from phantom fear. He unhooks Ash, and why haven't I swung yet at Steve? Come on. We're losing this game because you aren't applying pressure, Arley. You keep stalking till tier 3. I slug him and go for the gate that Ash is currently working on, and I go for the down here, but I hit the rock. And Ash doesn't drop the pallet yet. There he goes. He drops it. And instead of vaulting back across it, which would have been there was no safe option here, honestly. There's no real safe option here. Vaulting the pallet would have got him down. Running around the excavator like he did would have gotten him down. So I break the pallet, and then I pick up Steve and I hook him. I pick up Ash and I hook him. Steve died, and now I'm hoping, maybe, just maybe, Jane or Elodie will run over here, and I will be able to just get an easy down and be able to secure 3K to keep Meyer, and they're leaving. Well, rest in peace, Myers. You did really good for this challenge. Hi, I'm seeing you again now. This outro was recorded before the intro, so hi. I'm trying to speak. Can you shut up? I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I spent a lot of time on this, and, if you did enjoy it, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm trying to reach, 1 subscriber before the end of this year. So, please, if we can do that, that'd be outstanding. I would really appreciate it. I got nothing else. Goodbye.